today is going to be my FunCon haul, or whatever it is that you want to call it, with the first ever. Now listen to me. This is going to be the first ever Captain America Die-Cast Funko Pop. And this box is heavy. But before we get into this, hey, how about take a quick second to check out the channel membership? There's a link right down in the description below. It's just go check that out really fast. It's super fun. You're gonna get this really cool like burger icon that's gonna go beside your name. That's gonna change every month. You get these really cool emojis you get to drop over in the chats and stuff. So when you get a free second, go check that out and hit that subscribe thing down there, or wherever that thing is. And don't forget about that thumbs up while you're there as well. Whatever it is we're supposed to say at this moment, that's what I'm saying. But I'm going to kind of get some of these guys unboxed, and this one I'm going to save this one for dead last because I really want to get a good look at this guy. And this is kind of where Funko thinks that they were being smooth. And let me explain what I mean by being smooth. So I picked up the Small Worlds. It's a Walmart exclusive. Everybody knows here I've kind of like I am a little bit of a sticker shopper. I mean, when it comes right down to it, I'm a bit of a sticker shopper. Just say it. I'm a bit of a sticker shopper. So this is number 1076 out of the group. This is, I want to say that this one is Mexico. This is Mexico. This is a Small World, so it's one of the Disney rides. It's really cool. They're showing 4 of these guys on the back of the box. I'm not going to get her open until I kind of like blow through all of these guys. Now, this one is one of them that actually came from the Funko shop, which didn't happen very often because there wasn't really a whole lot of these guys that I wanted to pick up this time. Not that there wasn't some good ones out there, so please don't take it that way when I say this, right? Because everybody wants to instantly take it like I'm saying that there was no good ones. There were some good ones out there if you were into that kind of stuff. I just simply wasn't into that kind of stuff. Now they threw them in these janky like protectors. I hate these protectors. Check that out. Oh, that is a little bit different. Hold on, let me get this guy moved out of the way real quick. This is we're not going to talk about this today, but this is an actual work in progress. We're going to move that out of the way real quick. I've never seen them come in this crazy contraption that we have here, and then they are there. Check that out. That's pretty smooth, right? I like that. Funko, keep that up. That was a great way that I guess to save some money, but that was pretty smart. I like that one. So I picked up, and I had to grab this guy because they are calling this an ad icon. I don't really know how you feel about it, if it's an ad icon or if it's not an ad icon. How about throw a comment down below and tell me that if you think the Mobius Moscow, did I say that right? Moby Moscow. Moscow, whatever, mascot. I'm having a hard time speaking today. And Danger Mouse. So I picked this one up because it's an ad icon, but you know, there's some debate on whether or not this is an ad icon, and so I'm going to kind of dig into that debate just a little bit at this moment. This could or could not be an ad icon. I mean, it's kind of a made-up ad icon on the movie. So I'm going to say that honestly, this is probably not an ad icon. I mean, I guess you could drop it into like a movie ad icon. I mean, maybe that's a new line for Funko. Check that out. Movie ad icon. I like that. So he's number 137 out of the group. This one's actually got some pretty good artwork on the back of the box. If you want to see that, pause it real quick. Take a look at it. Number 137 out of the group. I did not get a con sticker on that one, and I did not get a con sticker on that one, which doesn't surprise me. Look, I didn't get into the lottery. We all know how that works. If you got into the lottery, then you got a chance to probably get the con sticker. They probably only gave the con stickers to the people that were in the lottery. I don't know. Look, it doesn't even really matter to me anymore. I think Funko does stuff now simply to troll us, and that's all they're doing, is trolling the community as much as they possibly can. I like this box. This box has some kind of matte finish to it that's a little bit different than what you normally see from the boxes. Yeah, I mean, this box is very well designed. Very, very well designed box, and you can kind of see it on this one as well. They're kind of running some kind of matte finish, and look, I'll put it up to this one just so that you can really see. You know, that one's got this really glossy finish. This one has this really matte. I like that. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. Let's take a closer look at this guy. So this one is really light for whatever reason, and you know, it's a conversation that I'm going to get into here in just a second about Funko being sneaky, but the paint job on him is done really well. I can't see any real problems to talk about. You can tell that anytime that it starts getting into a con or some kind of convention that they have going on, it's almost like they hand the painting off to somebody who's a little bit more experienced than maybe some of the newer employees, and it shows a lot when it comes to these things. But I really can't say anything negative about it. It's really cool. I'm super excited to have this one in my collection. When it comes to Jay and Silent Bob, I don't really have any of their stuff in my collection, and it's kind of one of those things that every time you see one, you're like, oh, I'm gonna add that to my collection, oh, I'm gonna add that to my collection, and you just never do. But it was one of them that I honestly had the chance to add it to my collection, so that's what I did. I mean, I added it to my collection. Now, this is the treasure out of the group, and this is the one that I honestly want to get open. This box is really heavy, though, so it makes me wonder exactly what all is in this box. I mean, this pop itself can't be this heavy. Now, these die-cast pops are made probably just like a Hot Wheel. They melt mold, they melt. I mean, I'm just having a rough time with this today. They melt metal and pour it into a mold, so it doesn't have any waste. You can always like recycle that. They put this guy, look at how they shipped him so far. So far, he is shipped like solid. Oh, look at that. Oh, Funko. You were concerned about this one making it to its destination without getting damaged. I truly appreciate all the care that went into this one. This guy is really heavy. I mean, he has a lot of weight on him, and I'm gonna save this box for future. If I ever decide that I'm gonna sell it, or if I'm ever gonna get rid of it, I'm going to save that because it has the foam inserts to totally protect what's going on inside of it. This guy probably weighs, I'm gonna say, all of 5 pounds. I mean, he has a lot of weight on him. Oh look, Funko outdid themselves when they were honestly trying to make sure that they were taking care of this guy. And like I said a second ago, this is the very first die-cast Funko Pop. But let me explain to you what I think's going on at this moment, right? So as gas goes up, everything else in this world goes up. Most people don't know, though, that plastic and vinyl and anything in that category is made from petroleum. So these guys are getting more and more expensive to make, right? Because they have to use petroleum in order to make plastic, in order to make these guys, right? So more and more expensive to make, we start looking for other materials that we can make pops out of that are equally as cool. Now, it looks like he's going to be inside of this box right here. This box is really awesome. He's number 1 out of the group. This is Civil War Captain America. You can see that this is going to be in a clear case. Look, I am really excited to get. Let's take a moment. Alright, let's get this guy open. Hey, look, this is the one pop out of the FunCon that I wanted to get my hands on. The fact that I managed to get my hands on this guy, look, I don't really care about the con and all the fails that went on. We all know about the fails that went on, and we could all continue to just be as negative as we possibly want about that. But I'm just going to choose not to do that at this moment and just appreciate the fact that I did manage to get my hands on this guy. Now, he did not come with a con sticker. I really wish that he would have. He came with this 2021 summer convention nonsense that they got going on the front right there. And then inside, he's also going to be wrapped inside of some other foam material. I don't even know that I'm going to keep this guy out of the box. Whoa! I mean, Funko truly outdid theirself with this guy. Now you can see even on the inside of him and on the bottom of him, they've got more foam protecting, and I'm going to save this stuff because I honestly might put it back in there. And then I guess we're going to slide him out, which, look, that black foam in there gives you this really good look of what the artwork itself looks like on the outside of this. I mean, the artwork on the outside of this, hands down. I'm having a tough time today, guys. I'm sorry. Hands down, has been done really well. Even the top of it has the artwork on it. Now, I kind of know that I'm leaving my fingerprints all over it at this moment. I almost dropped him, though, as I was bringing that out. He was not secured in there very well. He does secure, like, inside of this, though. It looks like he pushes forward right there, and now he is secure. This guy is heavy. I mean, this is probably the heaviest figure I've ever seen this small in my life. But let's take a closer look at him. Now, I don't currently have the Civil War Captain America. The paint job on him so far looks like it was done really, really well. But that does not surprise me a whole lot, because painting on metal is completely different than trying to paint on plastic. It sticks really well to the metal. I mean, so being able to get in all those details and all those nooks and those crevices just doesn't surprise me a whole lot. Now, it feels like they casted him in one complete piece, that he wasn't casted in what I mean by one complete piece is it feels very, very solid. I mean, this guy must weigh all of, I'm going to say 3 or 4 pounds, but it is up there just in the weight of him. This is going to be one of their most iconic, I think, moves that they've ever done. Now, we all know that Iron Man's going to be number 2. You heard it from me. Funko left it on their site forever. I think that I still have a picture that I'll throw up here at some point somewhere so that you can check that out. On the side of it, they actually show that it has Iron Man number 2 versus the Captain that we see right here. That is a display piece like Funko has never made before. I mean, I think this right here should be the way that Funko goes in the future. Now, true, these guys are going to be a little bit more expensive than the vinyl pops that you get, but I think that they're well worth it at the end of the day. One, I think the retail on these guys is going to stay up. Two, this is a way of displaying your stuff in the box like never ever before. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. Before we get out of here, though, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. There is no Wayneko crew without you, and I truly, truly appreciate you watching. Until next time, have a good one.
Right out there. We actually utilize that. Does the parkour